Hello, how is everyone doing after that huge win? Man City 3, Manchester United 1. Let's get into it. It was incredible to win in that fashion, but, and it was terrible at times at the same time. But without further ado, let's crack on. What a win though, lads, honestly. 3-1. It should have been probably 5-1 if you count Foden's chance he had in the first half and Haaland's sitter he missed. Probably could have had 2 more. But Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, thank you. Thank you for burying those goals that we so needed. But without further ado, let's get into this. Just gonna lower that tad. Did I get grounded? No, I did not. I did not get grounded. But anyway, there. Edison in net. I'm going to give him a 6. He can't do anything on that Rashford goal, and apart from that, I thought he was fine. I'd give him a 7 otherwise, but he didn't keep a clean sheet, sadly, so it is going to be a 6 for him. Walker, 6.5. I thought he did everything fine. But again, he didn't have tons to do, which was the thing. Maybe at the beginning of the game with Rashford's goal, maybe that's where we could have been better defensively. But that's the only area where City were poor defensively. That's literally the only area, because it's the only thing they did. MCFC TV, hello, welcome to the chat. By the way, if you're wondering why you haven't got mod, it's because when your account got hacked, I unmodded you just in case. But welcome to the chat, lad. 3-1, Manchester is blue. Can't argue with that. Yeah, I know. I'm going to sort you out in a minute. No worries. But what a win, lads. What a win. Incredible. But I just couldn't believe it, lads. There was a point in that game I was just thinking, we're just not going to get this, are we? Just going to keep going this way. I hate those times. Yeah, I know. What the game's at like 2 a.m. for you, wasn't it? Oh man, that's shocking. Unlucky, mate. But I take it you got to at least watch some of the game. I'd hope, maybe. And night games are better for you, aren't they? But yeah. Oh wait, what's going on there? Anyway, Kevin De Bruyne. No, Kyle Walker. Yeah, we did him. John Stones thought he was the best at the back line because going into midfield was very good. There was 2 times where he gave the ball away in quick succession, which I wasn't happy about. But other than that, he was absolutely fine, and I thought was probably one of the better players on the pitch. Just really helped us out, and going in midfield, I thought he was very good. Ruben Diaz, 6.5. Again, similar to Walker, there wasn't much to do, but he did slip and let United get on the attack on one point. Maybe he could probably do better on the goal too, but yeah. 2 a.m. or even 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. they will go on for 2 hours. It's shocking then, but fair play though. It's difficult to get up at that time, I imagine. I can't say I know what it feels like because I don't. Maybe when pre-season friendlies come around, I will come around and be able to feel like what it's like to have a watch along at that time. Phew, don't have to change my FFP. Your PFP, not FFP. Is it FA Cup? Is what FA Cup? Our next game? How do you mean? Oh wait, shocking. Oh, shocking. Sorry, man. I'll sort that out right now. If you bear with me. Thank you, MCFC TV, for getting me on that. Big up to you. I'll sort it out now. That will only take me a minute, but thank you. The player ratings are correct. I've just forgotten to change the change that little icon. If you just give me a moment, just whilst I fix this. I believe it's this. Yeah, I got the right one here, lads. Give me just a moment to line that up correctly. Oh, shocking. There you go. All good, mate. Oh, beside the scoreboard, yeah. I got that wrong, but thank you for picking me up on that. That's all good now, at least it should be. Good win, lads. Big ups as Predator Gaming. Yes, lad. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully City can keep this up. And by the way, Glimpse, welcome to the chat as well. Big up to you. I was just fixing an issue right there. Apologies for the bird squawking. Absolute wallies. But yeah, let me know what you thought to this game. Of course, let me know what you thought to the performance. Let me know who your man of the match was. Mine is on the screen. You can tell by the green name. But anyway. Yeah. Ruben Diaz didn't have much to do. Ake, I give a 7 because I thought he was good going forward. You know, trying to make stuff happen. You know, trying to do stuff, and I thought he was pretty good on whoever he was having to deal with. I can't really remember who played right wing for them. But every time he was needed, I thought he did decent. And there was a good couple times where he had to deal with Rashford, and I thought he did the business there too. But Ake, brilliant. Rodri, I gave him an 8. He got 2 assists. Without those assists, we draw potentially. And so it's crucial that we got them assists. So big up to Rodri. Huge game from him. Huge game from the whole team. But yeah, we needed that desperately at that point in the game. And he got the assist that made it 3-1 too. And so that really put the nail in the coffin for City, and let us go in a bit of relaxation mode and just let us control United at that point. So big up to Rodri, did good cutting off the play too. So yeah, gotta respect it. Bernardo, I'm giving him a 7. I thought he did decent. You know, caused issues wherever he played, and just looked a threat for City, and he always does though, doesn't he? Just great skill. And hopefully he's just going to keep that up and keep causing issues. Keep doing this and keep doing that. So, Bernardo, just keep doing what you're doing. So I remember at times he just almost played around United defenders, and it was just great to watch from him. He's brill. He's brill. Phil Foden, 8.5. What a guy this guy is. You know, we speak about City players like Haaland and KDB. You know, they're City's big game players. You know, and Rodri. They're City's big game players. They're the players that, you know, they get the goal when you're down and out and you need something. Phil Foden has been exactly that for a good amount of time now. You know, if I have a look at his stats now, you know, he's been absolutely brilliant, Phil Foden. 2 goals today, which is just incredible. But, you know, this isn't the first time where he's gotten the goals where we've really, really needed them. Against Everton, when we were 1-0 down at Goodison Park, got the goal to make the equaliser. Lovely goal like that. Against Brentford, when we were 1-0 down, he got a goal and even went on to score a hat-trick. Today, when we were 1-0 down, he got a goal and went on to score a brace. And there's probably more occasions, and I'm just not thinking about them. He's so good, Phil Foden. Perfect way to start March. Who was the best for United? Probably Varane, in my opinion. I thought Varane had a very good game for United. Did good last-ditch tackles and denying Haaland opportunities. I thought he was what glued United together at the back. So I will give it to Man United. But saying that, I don't think Onana did bad either. KDB, 6.5. I think he struggled, to be honest. Not necessarily because United were all over him. Just because I don't think the final moments were there today. Like the final output that we're used to him having. You know, I think it was a struggle for him. But everyone has these kind of games. And so this is just natural, I feel. You know, it's a shame it happened in the derby. But hey ho. On another day, KDB's shot from just outside the box he tried to do goes in. On another day, some of the crosses he puts in work out. You know, you can't take him off because you know that he can come up with a moment. You know, that's what he is. He's one of our big game players, but honestly brilliant today, and I hope he keeps it up. Thomas Wilson, welcome to the chat. Big up to you. Big win we got earlier. Connect red card. 8 of them, says Ali Lolo. But honestly, lads, what a game, honestly. Red cards in the chat earlier too. It was just wild. Anyway, going on to Jeremy Doku. I think this is the lowest rating I've ever given a player. Doku. Because I like to be fair and I like to even be optimistic when we haven't lost a game. But I'm sorry, Jeremy Doku was bad today. He was really bad. I wanted Oscar Bob to start for a reason. Not because I just love the fella, but because I thought he would have suited this game better. We need to control this game. But Jeremy Doku, final output was just shocking. You know, kept missing all his shots by a long distance. Passes into the box weren't great either. It just wasn't working out. Sometimes you have these games, and to be fair, he's had a few of them. But remember, lads, this guy's 21. You know, let him develop. He is going to be a star one day, I tell you that for sure. You know, he will be a star for City. I'm telling you that. He will just be brilliant eventually. But you have to let him develop. Remember, he is still a youngster. MCFC Connect deserved a red. Can't start against Liverpool. I agree. I don't know who you start instead. Maybe you put Alvarez on. You know, maybe. I'm not too sure, but he can't start for me. Not at Anfield. Anfield will tear him apart. You know, Anfield is going to be up for that game because they know it's massive. Ali want to ask Pep to start next game. Good luck. But anyway, Haaland, 7 out of 10. He missed an absolute sitter in the half, but other than that, he didn't really get anything. Apart from right at the end of the game, Rodri takes the ball off Amrabat, slips it into Haaland. Haaland was never going to miss that. It was, you know, there aren't many better opportunities Haaland would ever ask for. And that was one of them. Brilliant goal from him. Took it well. And yeah. Just a lovely little finish from him. Now let's see if Ali Lolo gets in the squad to face Liverpool. Man City fans are very negative. I think, yes, expectations are high, but after one half you were acting like it was the end of the world despite being very good. Glimpse, that was because we are negative, but yeah, and I'll tell you why for my dad. My dad is very negative because he's seen it all. He's seen it all, my dad has. From being in Main Road, getting relegated, getting promoted. You know, he's seen it all. For me, I thought we were going to go win that game as well. You know, I was saying, remember, we still have another half of football to play. You know, and I said, weirder things have happened. We were winning 2-0 at the Etihad at one point, and then we went on to lose 3-2. Anything can happen. It's a derby. But, yeah, we can be very negative. But so can every team. That's just how it feels. You know, it's emotions getting to you in a title race. He rejected, says Ali Lola. Unlucky, mate. Get him in the next one. Maybe you'll play in the cup against Newcastle. But anyway, going on to the bench, starting with Alvarez. Came off the bench and he played really well in my opinion. Put in a good shift. You know, that's what I want to see from Alvarez as well. Keep performing like that and you might get in the team a bit more. You know, maybe that's enough to get him started next week. I don't know if I'd actually start Oshóva against Liverpool. It might be a little too much to ask of him. But he's a brilliant player. MCFC Krish, not TV. If you know, you know. Welcome to the chat. What a win that was against Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts on Phil Foden and other players, of course. But, yeah, Alvarez came on, got a huge assist which put us ahead. Phil Foden with the goal, you know, but just brilliant. Really, really is just brilliant. Alvarez isn't as good as Foden, of course, but what a player he is. And that's the beauty of it. Alvarez, he is not as good as Foden, but he is still brilliant. And it's so nice that we can bring someone who's brilliant off our bench. That's what it means to have a decent amount of depth. You know, you look at United and they're having to bring on academy players. Alright? But then you look at us and we brought on Julian Alvarez. I knew Haaland is scoring one. I didn't mind who scored. I'm just glad that he did manage to get a goal. And we are winning 3-1. Yeah, was that your prediction? Mine was 4-0 or 3-1. No, mine was 4-0 or 3-0. One or the other. So, I mean, I was relatively close. MCFR wasn't quite there with 7-0. Claudio Echeverri, excited to see him join the club, of course. But finishing off the Serbs, Oshóva, he came on, really didn't have to do much. Came on for Foden right at the end. Yes, Ethan, FIFA, sorry. Welcome to the chat. Apologies, man. Apologies. Sorry. I just remembered that you were at the game. I hope you had a great game. I hope you had a great time. By losing your voice, I'm going to guess you did. You know, let me know what you thought of that performance, because it was beautiful. But, yeah, that really concludes my player ratings. In terms of the whole game, City still need to be a bit more clinical. We should have won that game 5-1, really. You know, look at how the game went. City, Phil Foden runs in one-on-one, and Onana makes a save. Haaland has a literal tap-in and skies it. You know, so a weird one there, but Phil Foden managed to make up for his one-on-one chance that he missed. And Erling Haaland managed to make up for the tap-in he missed. Ali, why would Pep reject us? Honestly, lad, you tell me. Very well. Derby W. Yeah, Derby W. You can't complain with that. You know, just a great win. Huge win. It keeps us close with Liverpool too. That's where we need to be. We need to do our job next week now. We have to beat Liverpool. We have to. I know odds are against us. I know Liverpool are going to not be easy to beat. You know, but we are a big team and we have to do something. Philip Walter Foden, the sniper, our star boy, says MCFC Krish. Absolutely, lad. What a player. What an absolute player. But lads, I'm going to call the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. Only a short review, but nonetheless a brilliant game. Thank you all for tuning in. goal, and the subscriber goal for the end of the month is 400, by the way. So if we can get there, that's just insane. Big up to everyone, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you all for tuning in, and see you all in the next one. What a comeback, what a win.